Hello everyone, welcome back to Tom's Coins and Adventures. My name is Thomas, and today, first thing I want to talk about is Happy New Year, it's 2021. Also, the second thing I want to say is thank you everyone who has subscribed so far. The other day I hit 40 subscribers, it was really cool, but then after that, somebody unsubscribed from the channel, and then it became 39 subscribers, but we're going to hit 40 subscribers another day, so it's okay, we're going to get there anyway. But what the video is going to be about today is the secrets of the dollar bill. There's a lot of secrets in this dollar bill that people don't even know at all. There's a lot of interesting facts and information about this, so let's hop into the video. Alright, let's get started. So here is a picture of a dollar bill, a regular dollar bill that I had laying around at home. And so this is where the picture of the video is going to come from. So starting on the middle of the dollar bill, we can see a portrait of George Washington, the first president of the USA. On the bottom, you can see his name, Washington. And this portrait was taken by a painting of him that was never finished, so the painting had to be reversed to put on the dollar bill. On the right side of the bill, there is what is called the Treasury seal. There is a balance, which means justice, a key, which means trust, and a sash with 13 stars in it, resembling the 13 original colonies. And also, if you look above, you can see the name of our capital, Washington, D.C. Now, moving on to the left is the Federal Reserve seal. You can see which of the 12 federal banks your dollar is from. I'm reading mine right now, and it says that it's from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Another way to identify which place your dollar is from this letter. So mine says C, and here's a list of all the other letters of different banks. There is also a serial number on your dollar bill, which is all these numbers and letters on your dollar bill. So this is what identifies each different dollar bill, because you'll never find $2 bills with the same serial number, because all of the serial numbers are going to be different. And there are also signatures on the dollar bill of important people. On the right, you can see the signature of the Secretary of the Treasury, and on the left, you can see the signature of the Treasurer of the United States. And the last thing you need to know is this date on the right side of the bill. Mine says Series 2013, so that means that this bill was made in 2013. That's the year that the bill was made. So now that we've covered the front side of the dollar and all the facts and everything, now we can move to the back side, which has a lot more mysteries and secrets. So now that we're here at the back of the dollar, the first thing that you're going to see in the middle is "In God We Trust" 1, which is $1. And there are two rather strange looking circles with weird symbols inside of them. So what this is the Great Seal, and there's two sides to the Great Seal. And what is the Great Seal? So back in the 1700s and 1800s, there would be like seals attached to important documents with two different designs or symbols on each side. So they're basically like wax with like two different sides on it, and they're attached to an important document. So as I said before, there would be documents that they would attach these on, and they would need to have these seals and some sort of symbol to authenticate their stuff. So now we're going to talk about the eagle, and then after the eagle, we're going to talk about the pyramid. So the eagle is the national United States bird. We all know that. And in front of the eagle is a shield. And this shield symbolizes that the country can stand on its own, and that it doesn't need everyone to help it always, that we can stand on our own, and that we're strong. So if you look at the eagle's head, you can see that the eagle is biting on a ribbon with the phrase "e pluribus unum" in Latin, which translates to "out of many one" in English. So I've gone on my computer and I went to Google Translate, translating from Latin to English, and I put "e pluribus unum" on this side, and then I translate it, and it goes to "out of many one." And what this is supposed to mean that, United States is a special country. We have, land of the free, and we're not like everyone else. So, yeah. That was just a little bit of extra proof that the phrase "e pluribus unum" translates to "out of many one" in English. But have you ever heard anyone say that phrase before? I sure haven't. I've only seen the phrase in YouTube videos and stuff like that, and that's because that is not the official motto of the United States anymore. It used to be like a long time ago, but then people changed it like in the 1900s to be something different, and I'll talk about that later in the video. Going down to the right, you can see that the eagle is holding a set of arrows, and to the left is a branch. To be specific, it's an olive branch. The arrows symbolize the country's readiness to fight if needed, and the olive branch signifies peace. As you can see, the eagle's head is facing to the olive branch, which is the peace side, which means the US prefers peace rather than war with others. And lastly, there is a bunch of stars above the eagle, symbolizing a new nation led by God. Now it's time to move on to the pyramid. So, this might be one of the weirdest things on the dollar bill so far that we've seen, because why would there be a pyramid on the dollar bill? That doesn't make sense at all. There are no pyramids in America, so that doesn't make any sense. But there actually is a reason that they put this there on the dollar bill. So, what the pyramid is supposed to represent is strength and durability, because the pyramids of Giza, which are the main pyramids of Egypt, have been standing there for like thousands and thousands of years, and they don't look like they're going to fall. And the pyramid is very durable, representing America in our dollar bill. So, there is an eye floating above the pyramid, and what this is called, or what people call it, is the all-seeing eye, or the eye of providence. Many people think it's like the Illuminati. It's really not the Illuminati. What it's really supposed to mean is that God is watching over us, and it's been used in like different religions and stuff like that over history to represent God watching over us. As you can see, there is an empty space in the middle between the eye and the pyramid, which is an empty spot. And what that means is that America is still not finished. It is still growing and becoming a better country. The rising sun behind the eye represents a new nation, because the nation was new when this symbol was created. On the top and bottom of the circle, there are two Latin scripts. The first one on the top is Annuit Septis, which translates to, he has favored our undertakings. And on the bottom, it says Novus Ordo Selectorum, which translates to a new order of the ages. And you can see also that there are Latin numerals on the bottom of the pyramid, which, if you count them all, it's 1776, which was the year that our nation was founded. Now that I've covered the symbolism and information about both sides of the dollar bill, now I'm going to show you guys the more hidden and interesting things that are on the dollar bill that you've never thought to take a closer look for. The first thing is that the number 13 is everywhere on this dollar bill. If you look at the eagle, it is holding 13 arrows. There are also 13 stars above the eagle, 13 leaves on the olive branch, and also 13 olives on the olive branch. The phrase E pluribus unum has 13 letters in it. There are 13 steps on the pyramid. There are also 13 letters in the phrase Annuit Septis, and 13 pearls on each side of the seals. And lastly, the shield that is on the eagle has 13 stripes on it. But wait, there's more. If you only thought the 13s were on the back of the dollar bill, there is one final 13 on the front of the bill, and let's check that out. If you'll count the number of leaves next to George Washington, you'll count to 8. And if you also add the number of olives or berries, you'll get 5 berries. And 8 plus 5 is 13. Obviously, this is not a coincidence that there are this many 13s on the dollar bill. I've counted to 11 13s on the dollar bill, and I've probably not even found all of these things. A lot of people believe that the number 13 is a super unlucky and superstitious number, but that's probably not the reason that all these 13s are here. The most reasonable reason that this is here is that they are there to symbolize the 13 original colonies that used to be the whole USA in 1776. Another unexplained thing on this dollar bill is that if you look at the front, at the top right corner, there is this small spider or owl in the dollar. Personally, I think it looks more like a spider than an owl. I don't know why people think it looks like an owl, but no one really knows what this is. It's kind of unexplained, and another theory is that this could be an unintentional mistake, because there are a lot of these kinds of markings on the dollar, and this could have just been some sort of unintentional mistake. Before we go, I have one more theory that is really cool to show you guys. So I was watching this documentary another day. It was about 45 minutes or something like that. It was pretty long, and I was just researching about the video, and I saw this really cool clip that I'm going to show you guys right now.
Conspiracy theorists say the stars above the eagle's head help to prove that the Masons embedded their messages on the dollar bill.
Above the eagle's head is a cluster of stars, 13 five-pointed stars, and when you draw lines between them, you'll draw a six-pointed star.
If the star is then lifted up and placed over the image of the pyramid, it points to specific letters in the Latin inscriptions surrounding it, which are believed to be an anagram.
Inside the American Dictionary is the word anagram, which is the intentional scrambling of the letters of a word to conceal the real word. So if you re-scramble, you get Masons. This is how we know that the Masons originated the drawings for the Great Seal of the United States.
So when they did that, they found the word Mason. What the Mason is basically this secret society that might have been real, actually. It's most likely real. And a lot of famous members or presidents were in it, such as George Washington and Benjamin Franklin. What they would do in this secret society is, first of all, they're called the Masons, and what they would do is rituals, and they created their Great Seal in this society, and they would also have plans to take over America and stuff. So if you guys want to watch that documentary, it was actually really interesting. There's a lot of cool information. Just search this up on YouTube. And thank you for watching this video, if you made it this far at the end of the video. And please like the video, because it took me a long time to make this video. As you can see, I changed my shirt 3 times while making this video, because it was 3 days, and also took like a week to research. And also, every single one of those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, all those were one text box, so it took a long time to make this video. So please give a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and share the video with your friends if you like the video. See you next time. Bye.